Developing story tonight in Shelby County. There is a grassroots effort underway to stop a Nebraska company from building a $500 million power plant.
Nearby residents say that plant will damage their quiet way of life. It is a story you will only see on RTV6. Drew Smith spent the day in Shelby County. Drew?
Erica, imagine living out in the country on 4 or 5 acres. It's your little slice of heaven. Then you find out you're going to have a new neighbor moving in. That neighbor is a natural gas fueled power plant.
You can almost hear the corn growing in Shelby County. It's why Sarah Getty lives here with her husband and 3 kids.
A lake, a country setting, the woods, the farmland on either side of us. Putting a 100-acre power plant right there, it's going to detour from what most of us moved out here for.
Well, that 100-acre power plant would technically encompass 98 acres. It would be located here in Shelby County, right next to the Bunge soybean mill.
I don't really want it in my backyard.
The proposed project is called the Blue River Generating Station. Nebraska is the Nebraska-based company that wants to build it here. Sarah said she expressed her concern to company officials earlier this year. She says this is what they told her.
Yes, you're going to see it. It's going to be pretty well lit up. Yeah, you're going to hear it pretty much 24/7. You'll hear it.
And she says that's when they told her the plant would use up to 1 million gallons of water every day. Sarah and her neighbors have concerns about environmental hazards.
They will just say, well, we're well within the limits that your state sets for all of these matters.
Exactly what Nebraska's Helen Monroe told me today.
We have explained that the air permits will be regulated by the state and by the federal government, and that we will meet all existing requirements that are in place to protect the health and safety of the public.
Sarah said she talked to Monroe and told her that they were thinking of building a new and bigger house on their land.
And she said, oh, I wouldn't build a house out there.
What makes matters worse for Sarah and her neighbors, they believe town leaders are ignoring their concerns.
And they tell us, well, it doesn't really matter what you want. You don't live in town.
They live in the county, just outside the annexed area where the plant would operate. Nikki Griffin says if the plant gets built, she's moving after 25 years here. Pam Bassett can't bear the thought.
My daughter asked me today if I was going to put a for sale sign up if I find out it's coming. And I don't want to do that.
It's a very emotional issue for the people that I talked to tonight. Now, the power plant will be discussed at next week's town council meeting in Morristown. By the way, I made attempts to speak with town council president Ralph Henderson. He never responded to my call or my email. Todd?